And yeah, I don't know how you would make a bullet out of mercury, but apparently that is what we do in this game. Let's look at the item description, actually. Actually, I don't know if it shows up in the inventory. Like a stat. Okay, no, it doesn't, but we can maybe read the description on the gun. Let's see. Hunter firearms are specially crafted to employ quicksilver bullets fused with the wielder's own blood, boosting damage against beasts. Now, that doesn't explain much. But there is a mechanic in this game where we can actually draw a little bit of our own blood to create more bullets on the fly. So what happens is, you take some damage. I think at this point it would be about 1/3 of my health bar, in order to create 5 bullets that I only have temporarily. Like, when I go back to the Hunter's Dream, I lose them, I think. But as long as I'm out here in the world, I have them. So you can do that to, if you're willing to basically gain 5 bullets for the cost of 1 blood vial to heal it. Or, if you do it right before hitting some enemies, you can heal yourself that way. Yeah, blood mercury alloy, yeah, basically. And our blood is all weird blood. All weird, strange... like Lovecraft-tainted blood. Uh-oh. Rogues of unusual size? I don't believe they exist. And other obvious fanboy references. Of course, you could roll through barrels to destroy them in Dark Souls as well, but in Dark Souls you are usually wearing heavier armor. This game doesn't really have heavy armor. Or even a weight system for your equipment at all. Okay. Let's get these guys. Okay, so if you remember earlier I said in order to awaken the doll and let ourselves level up, we needed insight points. Which meant we had to either kill the boss, or fight the boss in general, or there was another way to do it. This right here is the other way to do it. Madman's Knowledge. This is one of those consumable items I referenced that gives us insight points. Skull of an enlightened madman. Skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones, used to gain insight. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. And Ike, if you're still here, that is basically a glimpse into where our weird tainted blood comes from. We are injecting ourselves with the blood of the great old ones. So I am basically a half Cthulhu at this point. Shoot me on a ladder. Actually, don't shoot me anytime, for that matter. That'd be much preferable. just no shoot me at all. That'd be super. Boo-boo juice, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could call it half fish, exactly. In fact, we're gonna get to meet one of them. Much later in the game, mind you. It's not going to happen today, but much later on in this game, we get to meet at least one living great old one. And it is very fishy. In fact, it's the one that these blood vials are coming from. It's also one of the hardest bosses in the game, but optional. You don't have to fight it, but you can attack it if you want to. And it is tough as hell. Hey guys. Well, I'd drop by and murder your family. Hope you don't mind. I don't think I'm going to use the saw spear, but there is literally no reason not to equip it, so I might as well. Here, I'll show you. Okay. So we got saw mode. It's folded up. We can hit people with the saw edge. That's very similar to what the saw cleaver does. Or we can put it in sort of like a more... This is supposed to be a spear mode, but it's more of a slashy spear. I guess, I don't know. Like a artisan, maybe? Something like that. I'm not up on all of my polearm knowledge. Why are even the dogs and rats taking this blood? I assume it's because all of the citizenry have this blood in them because of blood administration healing. And then when people started going crazy and killing each other in the streets, I would assume that the dogs and rats started eating the dead bodies. And then they started mutating and becoming bigger and stronger and more bloodthirsty. At least I assume that's how it happened. Much like Dark Souls, this game is not big on just coming right out and telling you things very often, but they leave a lot of hints around, and a lot of things are there for you to just sort of piece together for yourself, but they give you a lot of clues and details to work with, so it's not that hard to do usually. Hi. Hey, Burb. Hope you guys aren't related to 2. That would be a shame. When do we get the giant monster cats? I don't think there are any. There's lots of dogs. The occasional birds. I don't remember there being any cats. That I can recall. Let's see. I know there's some items hiding down there somewhere. I need to fall onto one of these beams. There it is. Alright. Here we go. Oh shit. I missed. Just barely, too. I thought I saw something on the ground, but now that I'm down here, I don't see it. Cats are already evil elder things. They don't need Cthulhu juice. I do not want to meet Cthulhu, kitty. Oh, man. Okay, try this again. There we go. Sweet. Need as many of those as you can get. What do I have now? 5. Okay, one more and I can improve my weapon again. Oh, I should go up this for a second. Unlock the shortcut. I wonder how Odin would feel about me killing Hugin and Noonan. Don't tell him. No elder catfish? No, but there's definitely some weird fish monster bullshit happening later. Just not specifically catfish. attachments. I wonder why these things can't fly properly anyways. They can do that sort of jump and flap at you thing, but they don't. They just crawl around on the ground otherwise. Guy laughing about over here.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity.
Well, I never. Birds are too weighted down with their troubled feelings. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Ah, have some of that. Ah, that was easy. Can't knock on that door. This is the spot I think it is. I think we can unlock a shortcut around here. Oh, yes it is. Okay, let's mount another lever. Alright guys, are you ready to hear possibly the saddest voice you've heard in a long time?
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? And please will you look for my mum? Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs, and when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
When Daddy forgets us, we play this music box so he remembers us.
My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, and if you find her, hey.
That's sad already. When Daddy forgets us, we play this music box so he remembers us. Well, we're gonna learn what happened to Mummy and Daddy. Where's the ladder? Over this side. Let me just get some friction burns on my hands so I don't have any skin left. There we go. Now let's jump down into a pile of sewage and dead bodies. By the way, let's take a listen to that music box, shall we? Great song. Classic. And this is a great weapon for this part. So much AoE. Okay. Oh shit, that was a lot of bullets. I barely even used them. Nothing in there. Don't worry, we won't miss the brooch. Trust me. I mean, it is missable, but I know where she is. Hi. Trying to eat my ass while I'm distracted? It's both very kinky and very rude of you. At the same time. Also, can we just enjoy how creepy these lamp holder statues are? Look at this thing. Somebody actually made these on purpose for their city. God, look at me. I'm a mess. I use 5 showers right now. Not blood showers, that's the problem in the first place. Ah, too far away. His mother is the brooch. That would be a plot twist. That's an M. Night Shyamalan twist right there. Little girl is half human, half brooch. And no, I find this guy uncomfortably lanky as myself, but in character creation, you can't really change that. Like you can change the face and the hair a little bit, but you can't get a different body type. Even the most muscular-looking body type you can choose is still lanky and gangly, motherfucker. But soon I'll be getting some new clothes that will at least de-emphasize my gangliness a little bit. Anyways, I just went up and down the elevator so I could unlock it as a shortcut later. I don't actually... Let's just back to our other areas we've been to before, but in order to make sure you can summon it from the other side, you have to have used it once. Alright guys. Let's fight! I said let's fight. There we go. Alright, thanks for the help, buddy. Very kind of you to clear those guys out for me. That's a nasty trap the first time you're here and you don't know you're supposed to expect that, though. Alright, you're gonna get the charge up as well. I love the way the final hit just throws that guy like 10 feet. Okay, and I believe there was something down here as well. I don't remember exactly where it goes, but... Goodness gracious, indeed. Oh yeah, this is let's look at something horrifying, shall we? Hi. If any of you guys watch Bespectacled Archivist channel at all, that thing is very reminiscent of that the pigs lost in the city sewers underneath London folklore. Yeah, seriously, sliding down that ladder that far, like, I don't see how anybody could do that and not damage themselves horribly, or at the very least strip all the skin off your hands. Okay. Time for the next boss. Alright everybody, are you ready to meet that sad little girl's father? You know, the father that forgets his family sometimes and needs to be reminded that they exist. You know what? I might want fast mode on for this one. Actual London, not fake London. I used to live in fake London, actually. From grade 4 to grade 6, I lived in London, Ontario. Don't remember much of it.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Hi. You look friendly. This is the little girl's father. He's also a hunter. As you can tell by the hunter implements and whatnot. Here, let's remind him of his family. That didn't work. Oh yeah, there we go. It stunned him. It messes with his head. He's a little blood crazed right now. And playing the song of this little girl's music box snaps him out of it for a minute. But we can't overdo it because something bad happens if we do it too many times. I don't know how many times you can do it though.
Sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
Yeah, apparently. Ow. I got a gun too, see? Here's just more damage though. Ow, fuck. Ow, stop it. Alright, let's do this again. Ow, shit. That was a bad time. But he's using the same axe I am, as if you haven't noticed already. Oh, there's something wrong with him. Something broken. I don't think the music box works anymore now. Oh shit. Heal. Shit. There we go. Whew. Tense. So, the risk of overusing the music box with him is about midway through the fight he turns into that mode anyways. But if you overuse the music box too much too early on, you can force him to change shape earlier than he would have anyways, and he's much more dangerous in that shape, so that's the risk of overusing that. We found the little girl's daddy, and then we killed the shit out of him. Because he tried to kill the shit out of me first. And as we all know, if somebody tries to kill you, you kill them right back. It's just the way the world works. So let's remember for a moment what the little girl told us. Her mom went out looking for her dad and never came home. We found Dad and he was blood crazed and attacked us. And in the area where he attacked us, we see a really big and messy blood stain right up here, which leads down onto a roof with much more blood stain on it, and a dead woman who has a red jeweled brooch on her. Hi, Mom. I guess you're not going home, are you? So, yeah. We've got some bad news for a little girl now, don't we? So, I think at this point, what I'm going to do is we can give her back her, her brooch, her mom's brooch. But then she'll want to leave home, and that will be very dangerous for her. So, I mean, how did she get up there, though, Ike? I'll show you. Hang on. I'll show you how Mom got up on that roof. She went up these stairs. And then she ended up over here. And she got murder-fied so hard that half of her blood fell out and she got smashed through the fence and landed on the roof. That's how. Actually, I think I'm just going to go back first. Yeah, good news. We found your blood-soaked brooch. What was the other thing you asked for? Oh yeah, your parents back. Well, can't have that. So we have a choice that we can make. We can break open the brooch, and there's a gem inside that's very useful to us. Or we can give the brooch back to the little girl. The problem is, if we give the brooch back to the little girl, she's going to leave her home, and she's going to get killed. So technically, destroying her brooch, her mother's brooch, will actually save her life. What do you guys think? Should we give the little girl back the brooch she wants? And get her killed in the process? Or shall we destroy the brooch that she wants and thus allow her to stay home and live?
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close.
Oh, I will.
Now shut your eyes.
Yes, ma'am. Oh man, I only had 68 blood left. That is nice.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I don't know who your voice actress is, but she has a gorgeous voice. Destroy the brooch, then kill the girl. We don't have that option, I don't think. Okay. Brooch. Red blood gem. Now we can't use that immediately, but it will be very useful to us when we can. And... we will go back and talk to her, though.